Alright, hello. What is up, everybody? I'm your host, Heayman, and today I wanted to do a review on Gears 5 Operation 4 Brothers in Arms. And pretty much, this game's been out for 11 months, and since the time of its release, it had a pretty rough launch. It had a lot of problems in terms of like gameplay, especially when it came to PvP. Let me show you. There was a lack of characters. The store was like, the way to earn content is you pretty much had to buy everything, which is not how old Gears games were. You'd play it a lot, and if you got achievements, you'd unlock stuff, or if you grinded out like in-game currency, you would get stuff. So it had a problem with the store and how you pretty much got rewards. So pretty much when the game came out, it wasn't in the best state, but over the past 11 months, the game has been progressively getting better. I would say it got better towards the end of December of 2019. That's when we started to see, like, the seed being planted. And one of the studio heads there, Rod Ferguson, left to work on Diablo. I'm not saying that he was the problem, but like ever since he left, the game has been getting way better. And like the communication between the community and the developers has been a lot smoother, a lot better. I'm very happy to see the developers hop on stream and talk to us to see what we could do to make this game better, because we love Gears and we want to see it thrive and we want to see it become bigger. So that's really good. And also, they have been updating us on their Twitter when there's like new updates and drops and whatnot, which is good. And that is another way they've been communicating with us outside of the live streams. But I'm going to do a review on Operation 4, which is the new operation. So in terms of characters, there's a lot more characters now than there ever has been for any other operation. And usually an operation is like every 3 months, or maybe every 3 months and a couple of weeks, they'll add in new content in the game that'll last another 3 months. So pretty much for this, we got like good classic characters back, like Dom. We got Paddock back, which, I mean, yeah, it sucks that we had to wait so long for Dom, but I mean, it's good that he's in the game. I definitely like that. And don't know why, but we got Jin Bot, so, kind of a waste of a character slot, but better to get this character in now than to have to wait. And we also got Karn. I don't know how to say his name, but this guy is pretty cool. This is his first appearance in a Gears game, so it's awesome to see, like, first time evers in terms of characters, I definitely appreciate that. So let's see who else. In terms of Locust, I thought we got one more. Did we? If we did, I don't know honestly who it is. I think it was no, I don't know. But yeah, so characters were a big thing, and I think we got a total of 6, which is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, the Grenadier, sorry. I had a brain fart. The Grenadier, he's also back. It took him a while to get in the game, but definitely back. This is the skin that he came with when he dropped, and this one just came out recently, I think like 2 weeks ago. So that's pretty awesome. And then we have 3 more characters on the way. We have 2 COD characters that we don't know about. So I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be Anya or Sam, or Anya and Hoffman. So that's my mid-operation drop. That should drop in September. And then the 3rd character that they showed is on the Locust side, which is Mythic Strack, which is Yurzel from Gears 4. And hopefully I'm not butchering his name, but it's pretty much the leader before Ram was for the Locust. So that is pretty cool that we have more characters on the way. So like this operation's been about overhauling the game, adding more characters, weapon skins, and pretty much just making this game rewarding for playing it, because beforehand, like Operation 3, it was rewarding, but it had a couple issues before that. But now content is easy to get, and pretty much we'll talk about the new updated stuff in a second. So the biggest thing for Operation 4, outside of the ranking system, which we'll talk about, is the new store. So in the new store, every single Tuesday, this will be updated, so the new section. And it says right now that you need iron, and pretty much iron is you use real life currency right here to get certain things in the game. And you can do that, or you can wait until next Tuesday and this stuff right here will be dropped in the Operation 4 section. and all you have to do is grind out that yellow currency that you see on the top right, which is pretty cool. So like this game is giving you more ways to grind out content. So you can either use real world money, or you could just play the game and be rewarded by earning Gears coins, and then you could just, you know, go in the store and buy like whatever skin that you want. So the biggest thing honestly for this operation has definitely been the store, because I mean look at this, like you get skins from Operation 2, 3, like they're not trying to like hide stuff from you anymore and like say that, oh yeah, we're trying to make you guys get this through a paywall. But like no, you could finally grind out whatever you want, and you could do it whatever way you feel like it, if you want to use real world money or not. So that's pretty cool. And there's a bunch of skins too, so I'm glad that in past operations you couldn't, like if it was Operation 2, I couldn't get skins from Operation 1 because it's over. So like it's cool to see that Operation 4 you can get things back from the previous ones. So there's a lot of stuff that I know a lot of fans wanted that they probably missed out on, and you know, people probably got upset and took like a hiatus or whatever when the game wasn't in its best current state. So it is cool that you can grind out past stuff. Not everything though. Like I'll show you. For Operation 1, you got, once you finish your tour of duty, oops, you get this weapon skin right here, which is called the Team Rock Lantern. It is not possible to get this anymore. So that was an Operation 1 exclusive if you went through it. And then Operation 2 exclusive was this guy right here, Blood Red Speaker. So you can never get this character anymore unless you were there to finish that entire tour of duty. And then for Tour of Duty 3 was this Armored Ronin Cantus, which you can no longer get unless you played Operation 3 and, you know, finish your tour of duty. And then for Operation 4, you get this guy. So, you know, if you guys do end up playing, make sure you just grind it out all the way until the end, and we'll get into the operation, or sorry, we'll get into the tour of duty in just a bit. But yeah, this is the last reward that you get for grinding it out. And yeah, that's pretty much just the updated store. I think they did a really good job at like having their bundles together. Real life currency, you can get boosts, character skins. There's awesome weapon skins, so in case you ever miss any in the past, you can definitely get them. I had to get the Krill set, dude. The Krill set is amazing. I love it so much. But the Krill set is here for those who want it. I'll definitely consider getting that one. I do have to finish the purple Phantom weapon set, so I'm going to probably do that at some point. I think the next one I'm going to get... Actually, I don't know, because recently I got this one right here. Like, I'm addicted to, like, I love the universe, right? So, like, I got, like, these cool galaxy cosmic skins for my weapons. Absolutely beautiful. Go a couple of these off real quick. So yeah, that's what I'm using currently. I'll be using these for a while. So yeah, you can get expressions too. I'm not a big fan of the expressions. I think they're kind of corny. But I mean, I get why they're in Gears of War now. Because expressions are becoming, you know, a bigger thing in games. So yeah, you can get expressions, you can get executions. This is where it gets all fun. I'm not going to show all of them, but I'll show a couple of them. Let you guys see them. That one's pretty awesome. You use the M bar and then you blow that guy up. Let's see here. I don't know why they added this one. This should be exclusive for RAM, but anybody can do this. I don't know if you guys ever played Gears of War 1, but if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it, but the character Ram, he did something cool. And ever since then, it's been an iconic this way of Ram killing people, which is pretty awesome. This one's pretty dope. I mean, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so the pile driver, that's pretty dope. Boom. Alright, we got blood sprays. I don't really care about blood sprays. The only one I use is like a middle finger one. But yeah, if you guys are ever into blood sprays, there's a couple that you can get. Actually, a lot. You get some more markers when you mark people. And then you have some awesome banners. And speaking of banners, I do want to show off this cool one that I need to get myself. It's right here. You get the classic Gears 4 characters. You got Marcus, Dom, Cole, and Baird. So I'm actually gonna get that right now. Alright, so let's see, and then, sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Now we have the new ranking system. So, the new ranking system, it's pretty simple to explain it. So, like, what you do is you start in bronze, right? And pretty much your entry to play ranked is free. And when you're playing ranked, it says for King of the Hill, your max Gears points that you can get is 80 for eliminations, 10 for ring captures, and ring breaks you get 10. And pretty much what you want to do is try to max those out so that when you win your match, it'll get you further to silver. And by earning those gears points, you'll, continue to boost your rank over time, which is cool. But then when you get to silver, you want to make sure that you have more than 65 gears points because that's how much points you're putting up. So it's pretty much like a give and take. You give away your points, but your takeaway is if you do good, then you'll be rewarded by having even more points. So pretty much you're just, you're putting in your points so that it pretty much ensures that you're going to try and you're going to do your best. That's pretty much what it is. And the new ranking system is pretty good compared to the last one. Because like the last one that we've had for like the last, I think it was 8 months, wasn't the best. It was based on your personal stats, and sometimes it didn't make sense how it worked because like you would go up and down in ranks. Like even if you got MVP, you could still drop in score and in rank. So it really didn't make sense. But for this new ranking system, it tells you exactly what you need to do to go up in rank and exactly how much points it's going to cost you to enter that match. Like for me, if I wanted to play right now, it cost me 150 gears points, which means that I need to make sure that I win my match, because when you win your match, you get a bonus based off of your playstyle, like how good you did. So like usually I rank around like 220, so like 220 minus 150, and then that's how much points I would get back, and then I just keep grinding that out until I won. But if I were to lose, only amount of points that I lose is the points that I put up. So that's pretty much how that works. But in terms of ranking system, I think they did a pretty good job. I kind of wish, I see it a lot when I like stream or when I play. I kind of wish there was a solo queue, because like for me in Onyx 2, I'm always, well not always, but I would say 85% of the time I'm fighting a team of 5 that are talking to each other, and I'm just sitting there, by myself, and me and my other teammates are also just randoms trying to play. So like it does get kind of annoying fighting like a full stack, but it's Gears, so it's alright. I still have fun, and like it doesn't deter me from wanting to play rank. I know for others it does, but like I don't know, I like the ranking system, but like I know that I can't get into Diamond by just playing solo by myself. But I'm just trying to get better, so that's just my goal right now. And right now I'm in Onyx 2, which is pretty good for playing by myself a lot and playing with randoms and whatnot. But I will say, in terms of teammates, I feel like my teammates are right on the money with what rank they are. So I know like beforehand, before this new ranking system, I'd be like Diamond 3, but I would have teammates that played like they were in Gold. And like beforehand, you couldn't see anybody's rank, so that was a problem. Like I would hop into a lobby and I'd play my match with my teammates, but like we never knew what rank we were. Or well, I knew what rank I was, but they didn't know what rank, the other people were. So like you just couldn't see anybody else's rank but your own. So that was a huge issue. Because Gears 4 didn't have that issue. Like the moment you started a game and ended it, you could see your teammates' ranks. So it would give you an idea like how experienced they are. So it is cool to like see your teammates' ranks, and then at the end of the game see your enemies' ranks as well. So that is pretty cool. And you also get to see who's in a party talking to each other, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, so I'm in Onyx 2, and I just probably plan to just stick there. I'll probably go back to Gold 3, depending on like if I get put up against stacks. So that is that. And let's see, they pretty much, oh yeah, they took out TDM out of ranked, but I believe that they're adding it back in, but it's going to be 4v4 instead of 5v5. So I'm just looking forward to that. And they did add some new maps, which I want to show off. Let's see here. Give me just a second. I'm going to host a public game on Horde real quick, even though I'm not going to start it. So in terms of new maps, they added Blood Drive. They added a new map called Reactor, which I want to definitely show off because it's an awesome map. I like it more than Puhanu. Puhanu was a new map for Operation 3, but I felt like it's too campy of a map. But the design and like the environment of it's really dope. I like it a lot. But Reactor is a smaller scale map, and like you're pretty much fighting like on this giant reactor that's like being struck by like a hammer of dawn. It's crazy, or whatever that's striking it, and your teammates are pretty much fighting close quarters, and it's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. And they did add back Blood Drive, like I said, which is, you know, that's alright with me. It's a classic map. People in the community say that they don't like it, but, you know, I play on this map a lot. You know, a lot of people vote for it, so it makes sense that they brought it back. And in terms of new maps, they also added PvE only maps called the Abyss. And the Abyss is pretty cool because it's like 4 turrets that are facing each other in a giant square room, and like you're fighting the horde that way, and like you can set up in different spots around those turrets. Yeah, I usually just pick one corner around 2 turrets instead of the 4. It's a lot easier to like manage the map that way, so Abyss is an awesome map. Also, Railline is pretty cool. It's like Railline is a bigger horde map, but it's more... It's big, but like in a way it's kind of enclosed. It has like a lot of corners and like turns to it. But that one's really cool. I'll probably have to show off some gameplay soon on some maps. And then Overload is a close quarters map where they'll rush you really hard, and like there's only 3 rooms you can go into. So you have one small room, a big hallway, and then another small room. So that's pretty awesome. And you pretty much want to camp. Well, you want to build fortifications in the middle and then just take one of the back rooms. That's an awesome new map that they added. But Overload and Railline and Abyss are PvE only maps. So for Operation 4, a lot of these PvP maps don't really work well in Horde. So what they did is they grabbed tiles from Escape and they started making PvE exclusive maps that fit more for PvE, because playing PvP against real life players on these maps, it's like Lift, Icebound, and all that, it works great, but just not for fighting like tons of just AI enemies on Horde. So it's cool to see that they're working on new maps every Tuesday or every 2 Tuesdays, whenever they want to make them. That's pretty awesome. And Escape also got some new stuff. Escape's gotten way better. I've actually enjoyed it a lot more. The ambush is pretty cool. You're pretty much just running, shooting, and surviving an entire onslaught until you can escape, which is pretty awesome. You can play some pass hives too, like the choke, the malfunction, which is probably one of the coolest one. So yeah, we have some new escape stuff coming. You can still do map sharing and whatnot, which is pretty awesome. And you, of course, you know, you can also always join custom games. And then we got the Tour of Duty, which is like pretty much the meat of Operation 4, which I did finish. I tried to finish it before Thursday. I'm glad that I did. So yeah, so every time you play Gears of War and you log in, you get these dailies right here, your objectives, and once you do your objectives, you get stars, and these stars pretty much go into your Tour of Duty. And once you get enough stars, you unlock, you know, some Gears coins, in-game currency, weapon skins, character skins. So a lot of cool stuff I'll show off here. You get some free iron, which is it is real life currency, but they give it to you in your Tour of Duty. And they usually give you 500 iron per operation. So that's pretty awesome that they actually give you iron if you ever want to just use it. I'm not going to say that there's no point of iron anymore unless you want to get stuff early. Because like I said, in the store, if you want to get Farmer Dom, you can use 500 iron, or you could just wait until next Tuesday where they're going to pop them in here, and then you can just get them for like, let's see, what's his rarity? He's blue or purple. So he'll probably be worth about 4,000 Gears coins. So not too bad. But yeah. And show off a couple more things on this Tour of Duty. So yeah, this guy right here is definitely going to be exclusive. But everything else you see, you'll be able to unlock no matter like what time you play this game. Whether it's a year from now or 2 years. Everything up until that last guy is stuff that you can definitely get for free. So I definitely recommend playing this operation, it's pretty good. And oh yeah, so the newest thing that they added is called Legend Rank. So beforehand, if you finish your Tour of Duty, you'd stop on General. And there's just nothing for you to grind out besides like your PvP rank or like level up your Horde characters or Escape characters. So like now your daily objectives are actually worth something. So like, let's say I finish my General, I can move on to my Legend reward where I can get Gears coins, and I can continue to keep doing my daily objectives, because beforehand, daily objectives were kind of useless. Like I remember for like the last 3 operations, once I finished general, I just didn't go for my dailies because there was just no point. So now they give you like a reason to continue to keep playing the game and do your dailies so you can grind out some money. But yeah, and pretty much my like final review and like my current state or my current thoughts on the state of Gears 5 is like, I'm happy to see it thriving the way it is, because when it came out, it was like literally like the story was good, but in my opinion, like nothing else was like worth mentioning. You know, the versus was awful, the weapon tuning wasn't great, escape wasn't fun, and horde was like probably the second best thing. So I'm just glad to see like that they overhauled the store. They made it where you can actually grind out content that you want, and like you get rewarded for playing the game through just, you know, having fun. You get to do some medals and like earn some more Gears coins. So I'm happy to see like the progression of like, I don't know, this game had like a huge problem with like, it wanted you to pay for everything when you should have the option to either grind for it or have that payment option. So I'm happy to see like the fact that I can grind out skins that came out like months and months ago, you know, instead of having to pay for these previously. Because like these Baird skins, I pretty much pay like, let's see, I paid $20 for Baird skins, which in my opinion at the time when the store was like the way it was, I never knew these skins were gonna be free. So like, you know, like I like Baird, so I wanted to buy the skin. So that kind of sucked that they are free now, but like I'm kind of happy that it is, because it gives people the opportunity to get these skins when they previously couldn't do it before if they didn't have the money or they didn't have like the time to grind out the game. So that's pretty awesome to see. But overall, Operation 4 is easily the best operation so far. Operation 3 was a huge step in the right direction, but Operation 4 is like an overhaul of the game completely. I'm just happy to see this game continually get better. I'm happy to see the communication between the developers and the community. And I'm just happy to see like people saying that, oh, it finally feels like Gears again. You know, I'm happy to always see people that are new come to the game and experience it. I'm happy to see like people that were like turned off by the game previously come back. So it's just like an awesome time to play Gears of War. So I mean, if you haven't, it's free on Xbox Game Pass. I would definitely give it a go. You know, play it, try it out, and it's just, you know, it's a fun game and I love it a lot. So I'm glad that I stuck through it through thick and thin. I mean, past this point, things are just going to get better and better. So I'm just happy to see just how amazing the community and the developers are. Like how much the passion really showed for this operation, you know? Like this game has turned itself around a lot. So I'm just happy to see that. And that proves that any game, no matter like what state it came out in, if you give it time, if there's communication between the developers and the community, it can get better. You know, so it's all within time, and I'm just happy to be like, you know, just part of the ride. You know, I mean, I love Gears of War and I just want to see it do well. So yeah. And with that said, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'm going to keep it a little bit short, so thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate anybody that wants to stop by and just support me. But like I said, if you haven't tried this game out, I would definitely give it a go. If you have an Xbox or a PC, maybe we can play. And with that said, you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next video.